Alright, so I'm creating this video just to show a problem that I'm having with the right arm mirroring, and it's a problem that I believe that most people are having, and that is where the twisting is happening in the opposite direction to which you're rotating. So this is how it looks so far for me. Let's do a couple more. Like that. And the reason given was that when you mirror the joints across the left arm to the right side, you have negative values in the x, in the translate x. If I go here, there was a thread started by Courtney, who I believe had the same issue, and there were two solutions given. And I'll start with this first one here. Basically it says, the best solution I found to all mirroring problems with this setup is to apply a multiply divide node between all anim and the 2 elbow and 2 end world scale. And then just to give the negative values to take care of the mirrored arm, as said. So let me open up the node editor. Alright, so I wanted to show briefly what it is right now before I do any changes, because it's a little different from what this is here. I just wanted to show that. So when I open this up, I have this multiply divide node in here already, which I think is trying to mimic that already. Like if I go to the attribute editor for it, you can see that input 1 is set to -1 and -1 here, but yet I was still getting that rotation which I just showed. And so, let me point this out. So you have all anim here, then you have this node, which, multiply divide 2, which I haven't set up yet, and then you have the 2 elbow and then 2 end world scales, which are these two guys right here. And then I have this extra multiply divide node here going into these blends, which isn't present here. So we've got this thing here doing whatever it's doing. So if I were to take my global scale, and I do not like that one bit. Okay, input 1x, and let me make sure that the input 2 here is set to -1, because I believe that's what was set up here, just have this set up to -1. Then if I output x to input 2x, and then output x to input 2x, okay, so now I think I have a very similar setup to this right here, with the exception of this. And I have tried getting rid of this and hooking it up before, but I haven't managed to make that work. So if I go back to this control, and then I rotate it, you can see that there really isn't any change at all. And no matter what values I set input to x on this multiply divide node, or do any changes whatsoever, I'm just not seeing any type of an impact on this. So I don't know if I'm setting it up wrong or if I'm picking the wrong nodes or whatever, but if you see anything here which I need to fix, I would really appreciate that, because right now I'm just simply not getting it to work. sure that, yeah, see, there's no change in behavior. So anyway, my main question is, all anim goes to this multiply divide node here. So global scale goes to input 1x of this multiply divide node, and then this has to output to something. Am I selecting the right nodes? Am I selecting Windows, whatever? So these two guys. Alright, so these two nodes right here, are these correct? Are these the ones that I should be outputting that multiply divide node to? If you could let me know, that would be really, really helpful. Alright, thanks again.